Bonjour Watcher, this is Johnny Banger 45 and welcome back to the Fruit of Grisaia. In the last episode, I forgot already. Let me see first the title. Papa was a rolling stone. I don't understand this. This is getting better by the second. She'll replace the technical note as the end or the weapon choice.
そうだね。
Oh yeah, this is the continuity from the cell phone. Yes. What's the matter? You seem a little down, feeling tired after that, Ruckus?
ああ、平気。なんでもないのよ。
Ah, hey, Makina. What was that about? Makina was acting somewhat strange, and even at the time, I had a general idea it had something to do with me. Her expression was almost like that of a young girl, the older sister watching impotent irritation as the father was monopolized by the youngest child. As if she wanted to draw my attention but couldn't figure out how. I had an older sister myself, and I remember putting something similar with my mother once or twice, so I sort of understand that type of jealousy. But in Makina's case, I was convinced that was the heart of the matter. At this point, I didn't have any answer, just an open question. Don't tell me she was sulky for the childish reason like that. Sorry, but several days later, that suspicion would be proven correct in a completely unexpected way. Oh. Such as? I will finish up an after-school trip to the supermarket by the station, where I pick up 3 days worth of food. I briskly making my way back to the dorm. The contents of the plastic supermarket bag dangling from my hand: 6 cans of vegetable and beans, a head of lettuce, a box of corn cereal, a carton of milk, and a bottle of oolong tea. Sorry. If Amani happened to see this assortment of groceries, she probably get on my case about my tragically bland diet. Not that I can really argue with that description. The thing is though, my appetite is borderline defective. I almost never get the urge to eat anything in particular. Since I don't have much in the way of preferences, my simplistic food choices are only natural. It's not really something I can change about myself. There were stretches of my life where my diet consisted entirely of hard-boiled bread so crusty I had to soak it in water before I could sink my teeth into it. Compared to that, anything seems delicious. And a phone call. My private cell phone began to buzz in the pocket of my uniform, emitting that familiar electronic jiggle. It's just as unpleasant now as it was my first time I heard of it. Most fans, it was my first thought, but after my classmates seized my email address a few days ago, I began getting messages from them relatively frequently. The most frequently sent will be Amane. Her messages are almost often, "Where are you, ATM?" types inquiries about my situation. Followed by "What do you want to eat tonight?" style survey questions about the dinner menu, which tends to leave me racking my brains for an answer. And finally, limited time sales 4 PM today. Buy a packed lunch of eggs from Shoei and other requests to run errands for her. Sorry. Mixed in with Amane's frequently message, I also got a mail from Sachi. Things like I discovered a beehive hanging under the roof of the physical education warehouse. I sent you this message in hope you might be able to assist in the extermination. That one's a pretty typical example. There tend to be polite invitation to join in unified peacekeeper operations around the school. Well, since those messages at least approach meaningful communication, they are comparatively not bad. After all, there was that one email from Michiro that arrived in the middle of the night. After opening the particular message, I stared at the screen blankly for a good 3 seconds before finally cocking my head to the side in a rare gesture of complete confusion. The mail content. Shut up. Die. Hate. A simple litany of angry words. And although I tried to remember whether I'd done anything to offend Michiru lately, no satisfactory explanation presented itself. Which isn't to say nothing came to mind, of course. Of course, Sakaki would not give Yuji any message. If anything, so many things occurred to me that it was hard to pin down any one particular incident that might have inspired her right. But when I met Michiru the next morning, I brought it up. Apparently, while in the bed that night, some stupid little mistake she made a long time ago popped into her head. Unable to sleep for irritation, she taken it out on me via email. And the mistake in question, back in elementary school science class, the teacher had asked everyone to name any fish they could think of. So Michiru raised her hand and gently shouted out, "Sushi!" amid the ridiculous of her classmates. In other words, pretty much the most idiotic things in the world to be losing sleep of years after the fact. Imagine, if you can, the separation and exhaustion I felt. Anyway, among all of this, the only one to make me laugh was sent by Sakaki. Oh, Sakaki also sent one. Among all of this message, the only one to make me laugh was sent by Sakaki. I assumed I wouldn't get a single email from her in the first place, so it was a bit of a surprise just to receive that message, but the real issue was its contents. To be specific, the message contained all of the 4 letters. Test. Of course, one could interpret this as a condensed form of a more expressive message.
明日は原告のテストだね。ユージはちゃんと勉強してる？
Ah, kawaii! Yes, I'm on her roof. I'm sure I'm on her roof.
私はダメだ。なんか急に気になって部屋の掃除始めちゃったよ。そしたら中学時代の卒業アルバムが出てきたよ。中学生の私、超可愛いよ。まさに鬼ラブリー。今度見せてあげるね。バイユミコ。
Nani? But somehow I think not. Probably not, pretty much, definitely. She sent it solely for the purpose of confirming that the mail will be delivered properly. That sort of methodologically cautious for its own sake seems very much like Sakaki. I sense a concise receipt in reply to a message and haven't received another from her since. Well then, who is it from this time? I opened the email with a feeling of my embarrassment, but the title of the message is an instant letdown. Will you be my papa? Okay, now I understand why the title is Papa. This is obviously for Makina. I have no idea where they get my email address, but I insist I never give it out to anyone but my classmates. But this sort of garbage right at a pretty decent clip. What? I work for a company in the business of information and we've got a pretty nice database. But sometimes I think of a bunch of people trying to sell me phony Viagra. Just might have the superior intelligence network. While reflecting on the spammer's frightening abilities, I press the delete button, but at the same time my eyes jump to the name of the sender and I pause in utter confusion. It is Makina. Makina. I cancel the deletion command, open the bizarrely titled email and quickly look over the contents. Hello, this is Makina. Oni-chan, allow me to express my sincere congratulations on your continuing good health. In conclusion, this constitutes a formal announcement that you have officially leveled up from Oni-chan to Papa. Thank you very much for my consideration. Yours truly. It's complete gibberish. The writing is all over the place. There are all sort of strange typos. And not a single word is capitalized. Also, I have no idea what any of it is supposed to mean. Level up, Papa, what is this girl talking about? Well, I was expecting a message from her to be particularly well composed, but this is just too incoherent. Judging from this, I think it will take quite time to unravel the mystery if we communicate through email. I type out a quick reply. I don't understand. Let's talk face to face, okay? Send. Awkwardly typing out a few short words, I send back to the response. My reply arrives in less than a minute. Jahol! Why German? Does she want to meet me in Valhalla or what? Anyway, it's pretty obvious that finding the girl and talk face to face is the only way this will get clear. My bad. Of course, even then, we are dealing with Makina here. Small mutual understanding may be too much to be hoped for. But at the very least, communication in person has none of the lag time of a text message, and I like phone call, you can give the other party a good smack when necessary. I hurry back towards the dormitory and my conference with Makina. Okay, now it's Makina's turn, I guess. 15 minutes later, I passed through the school gates on my way back to the door. As I carried through the courtyard, I observed a bizarre object a little ways off. The rounded, soft-looking object in question lies set on a brick-paved ground. To be more specific, it appears to be a corpse of a little girl, or if you prefer more intellectual phrase, a young woman seems to have been fainted. Let me guess, Michiro-chan. This can't be happening. I let the plastic bag fall from my hands on the spot and rushed to the girl's side. With every stride, her outline grows clearer until the last figure of the collapsed window comes into a sharp definition. Unruly curly hairs that sticking out in every direction, a face as near as dumplings, and the trademark touch of stupidity, near-high socks of 2 different colors. Oh! Okay, 2 different socks. It is Makina. Every particular it is Makina. Hey Makina, what's wrong? I'm done for. Patra's touch. Yeah. Makina stretched out limply on the ground like a marionette cut from his string. When I lift her up, I showed her a much properly worked out revealed white flag. What is this? The thin white sticks emerge from her mouth. It's clearly man-made and it seems to be protected from the depth of her throat. A straw at a glance, it looks like a stick of a lollipop, but it can't be right, can it? Wavering between belief and doubts, I thrust my fingers inside Makina's mouth and pitched the white stick in question. I gave it a hard yank, but whatever it is, it's lodged in there pretty firmly. God damn it! Working against my brute force attack, the stick is not only short and difficult to grasp, but also slippery with Makina's saliva. It looks like it should pop out right now, but it doesn't budge. I reminded of the legendary sword in the stone. Little punk, is this a trial? Pull me out if you can, and you'll be recognized as a hero of legend. I again grabbed the white stick with my finger, then give Makina's back a harsh thump as he encouraged the babies to split out something in anger. Oh! She was choking a lollipop. As Makina lets out a violent shout like a construction hero from a Victorian era novel, I pulled the lollipop free from her throat with a wet paw. Okay, how the hell did this happen?
いやー、お兄ちゃんが来るの、のんびりと飴でも舐めながら待ち構えていようかと思ったんだけど、なんか急に眠くなっちゃったのよさ。
Don't fall asleep with a stick hanging out on your mouth. It's obviously dangerous. I mean, how old are you again?
いやはや、面目ないのよさ。
I mean, if I had had that to pass by me, she had ended up suffocating to death. As he deliberately demonstrated a complete indifference to my concerns, Makina casually offers me the same lollipop that I pulled out from her throat moments ago. No!
そう？じゃあ私が食う。
Cut it out. You do realize you almost suffocate on that lump of sugar just now, right? Don't eat lollipops when you're moving around. They can kill you if you fall. Don't just sit on the ground. Eat the damn thing later.
もう、いちいち細かいのよさ。甘ねえみたい。
Don't put half-eaten candy in your damn pocket. You are going to turn it into a sticky mess.
むっちゃ怒ってるよ。面白い。
What's so funny, punk? Sorry. I might be noticed this a little late in the game, but is this girl mocking me? Calm yourself, Yuji. This is the way she is, right? Don't let her get to you. I press a hand to my forehead, have a long, heavy slice, and finally rub my temples. And you're planning to explain what that email was all about?
Huh? メール?
Don't play down. I'm talking about this. I take my cell phone from my pocket, slide open the screen, and hold it out so Makina can see. It displayed the inquiry message she just sent a few minutes ago.
それな。それはあれよ。読んだままよ。文字通りの意味なのよさ。
And I'm telling you I don't understand what it means. That's why I'm talking to you about it.
お兄ちゃんはあれなのかな？日本語が不自由な人なの？
Sorry. You really shouldn't talk. Anyway, just tell me what you are trying to say here as slowly, concisely, and bluntly as possible.
私のパパになってください。
Papa. Yeah, that's what generally the title of the email as well, but no way. What does he even mean by that? Tell me something, Makina. When you say Papa, do you mean a Papa or...
そう。マキナのパパになってください。
What the heck? Are you seriously asking me to become your father? Or are you talking about more of a sugar daddy type deal? You're looking for money to play around it and you think I'm going to give it to you?
そうじゃないのよ。お金はいらないのよさ。むしろ、私のパパになってくれるなら、お金あげるのよ。
The hell? I give you money, so please be my papa. What the heck is that? Even every step I take in this bizarre conversation seems to be taking me further and further away from understanding this situation. Okay, hold on, thinking over calmly, Yuji. There's still a possibility I'm making some ridiculous mistake here. Before blaming others, carefully consider the possibility that you're the one who screwed up. I am the one that bitten into me enough, right? Can't go forgetting it now. Okay, Makina, let's calm down and talk this over, alright? What do you want a papa exactly?
私ね、パパがいないのよ。
Why not?
死んじゃったから。
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I see, sorry to hear that.
でね、結構前から企んでたんだけど、死んじゃったパパの代わりになるパパが欲しいなーってずっと思ってたのよさ。
Sorry.
でもね、なんかこう、いまいちピンとこないっていうか、なんか違うなって人ばっかでね。いろいろ探してはみたんだけど、私のパパになってくれそうな人って全然いなかったのね。そしたらね、なんと好都合なことに向こうから来たのよさ。
You talking about me?
わかってんじゃん。冴えてるな。
For the record, I'm mildly pissed off right now, but whatever, go on.
でもね、すぐにパパになってくださいって言ったら変な子だって思われちゃうじゃない？
Of course.
それにすぐに飛びついて失敗だったら嫌だなって思ってたし、私もそんなに赤坂な女じゃないのよ。
Okay, I think you are meant to say shallow there.
アロマのカリス。
It's Anomalocaris. No, never mind. Let's leave your pronunciation issues aside for the moment. Keep going.
だからとりあえずお兄ちゃんってことで様子を見させてもらって、この人で間違いないって思ったらパパになってもらおうと思ったわけなのよ。
That's the level up.
いかにも。
Ha! A long heavy sigh splits from my mouth. She's trying to buy herself a father. I absentmindedly massage the areas between my eyebrows. I develop a headache all of a sudden. Family is something you can buy with money. Doesn't anyone understand that? Then again, there are people who out there who thinks they can raise their families with money. So I guess it's not surprising. The opposite illusion exists as well. But more importantly, what in the world am I going to do about this one? Look, Makina, you seem to be working off a mistaken promise here. Let me clear it up for you, okay? A father is something you can replace with money.
Huh?
Spare me the Has anyone ever told you something like this before?
いかんせん、父親を早くに亡くしたもので、そのあたりの機微には疎いところがあるという自覚はあるのだけれども。
What about your mother? She didn't explain any of this to you?
お母さんは私のこと嫌いだからね。
She can say it casually like that. I'm very sorry to hear that. I see, I guess that makes sense.
で、どうなの？私のパパになってくれるの？
This is all of a sudden. Am I going to go Makina first? No, I will not go Makina first. Your papa though. When you say papa, what exactly are you expecting me to do?
別に今まで通りでいいのよさ。私のことを守ってくれて、私のことを大切にしてくれて、私のことを愛してくれればそれでいいの。
Did I ever protect you from harm or take good care of you for that matter? And apparently I love you on top of it all. News to me. If anything, I feel like I have treated her pretty roughly at times.
家族愛って一番強い愛情なんでしょ？
Hard for me to say. I don't have a family, so I can't really comment.
じゃあ一緒に家族について勉強していこうよ。私が娘になってあげるのよさ。
Figure it out, eh? They do say life is one long learning process, but in the first place, am I really qualified to play this game? Can an irresponsible man like me call himself someone's father? Does a piece of trash like me have any right to?
不安？
It's a brief sentence and her tone of voice is casual, but all of a sudden it feels like my heart is being squeezed tight in my chest. Uneasy, that's probably a good word for what I'm feeling right now. It's a bit of an understatement. Do I have any strength to keep this girl safe?
大丈夫。お金ならあるのよ。ほら。
Makina reaches into her skirt and pulls out a number of crumpled pen. 10,000 yen bills, along with some smaller changes. When it comes to what? For kids' pocket money, this strikes me as somewhat excessive.
足りなければカードもあるし。
The next thing I imagine for a is gold card issued by major credit companies. Who sponsor you their credit cards? Compared to the premium or unlimited black markets, I suppose it's something of a toy, but definitely not the sort you expect to be carried around. Hey, Makina.
ね、今はそれしかないけど、お母さんかおばあさまに言えばもっともっとお金出してくれるのよ。だから平気なのよ。
The golden plastic card quivers in her hands. What if he says no? In that slice, uncontrollable Travis Machina tells her rejection is all too clear. I can understand now why she's trying to buy me my affection. She simply doesn't know any other ways to get what she wants. This is probably how she was raised. When she went to her mother to talk about trouble, she got a way of money. This should take problem. So that was how she learned to solve a problem. And she never had anyone to teach her that was wrong. What can I do for a girl like this? What can the likes of me possibly do for Machina? Oh my god, what the damn son!
セーブするわ。
Fuck, this is fuck man. What the frick? That? Holy shit! Ugh. The fucking choices here. Reject the money, accept the money. Oh my god, the frick! I'm crying. Episode end here, my friend. We're going to continue after this. Thank you for watching my video. My video are just for fun. Don't take heart, brothers and sisters. Okay, let's say the magic word. Adios and famosa. Did I just save? Let me save again.
セーブするわ。